saying things people already know out loud is tight.
Get out of my head!
It's cool to know other people think about this stuff too.
This is...
Hey! If you don't stop, I will contact the usher.
What's up, everyone? It's Adam from FWCI, and this is the Man of Steel pitch meeting reaction with Ryan George, reacted to by me. I'm all mush-mouthed today. Blah, 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 blah. This looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I didn't really like Man of Steel. I only saw it like a couple of times. It never really vibed with me. I know there's some cool scenes in there. Michael, whatever the fuck his name is, does a really good General Zod. He was a great villain. Henry Cavill's a good Superman as well, but something about this movie just felt really bleak and too serious. It was taken a little bit too seriously, and it just never really grabbed me when I watched it. So that's what I think about Man of Steel. Let's check out the pitch meeting. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. I've got Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Chippendales, Rescues, Rangers, reactions, a whole bunch of other shit. Go check them all out. Let's do it.
So you have a Superman script for me?
Yes, sir, I do.
That sounds like fun.
No.
No?
Yeah, no, it's gonna be real serious and real gritty.
Oh, it is?
Right, because remember how the Dark Knight trilogy made a bunch of money?
Are you kidding me? That's all I think about ever.
Yeah, so I figure we can do that dark, gritty origin thing again, but this time with Superman.
Do you think it matters that Superman is much more of a hopeful and colorful hero than the Dark Knight?
I don't think anything matters.
Interesting worldview. All right,
So far, he is absolutely nailing how I felt about that movie. It should have been a little bit lighter. You had and then DC made it more dark, and now they're backpedaling, and it's a whole fucking thing.
what happens in the movie?
Well, the planet Krypton is about to explode, so Superman's dad, Jor-El, is planning on sending him off to Earth.
Aren't any other Kryptonians gonna leave the planet too?
No, Jor-El tells this council that everyone on this planet is already dead.
If they're gonna put a baby Superman on a spaceship, why can't they put other people on spaceships too?
Because.
Fair enough.
Anyway, then this bad guy Zod is gonna try to take over, and they're gonna stop him.
Oh, so what do they do with him?
Well, they banish him from the planet.
So they can launch a baby into space, and they can launch bad guys into space, but they have to stay on a planet that's gonna explode?
That's what we're going with.
Well, okay then.
Anyway, so Superman's gonna be raised as Clark Kent in Kansas, and his adoptive father wants him to keep his identity a secret.
Okay.
So when Clark is a kid and he saves a bunch of kids from drowning, his dad's like, maybe you shouldn't have done that.
What?
Yeah, he's like, you know, your secret is that important. You probably should have just stood around and watched all your classmates drown.
Wow, he must really care about that secret.
Yeah, so anyway, then he tells Clark about the time that he brought a bit of his spaceship stuff to a specialist who told him it wasn't from this Earth.
Wait, so Clark has to keep it a secret, but he can bring some space junk to a guy?
That's right.
Wow, super unfair.
And then we're gonna have this thing where Pa Kent dies in a tornado because he doesn't want Clark to help him.
Why?
Because if a person saves someone from a tornado, that person is automatically an alien.
Feels like there might be other conclusions people would come to before that one.
Well, Pa Kent doesn't want to risk it, so he lets himself die.
Huh.
Anyway, so when Clark is
See, it's so fucking depressing and bleak. Like, Superman doesn't need a, like, horrifying... Superman's parents should be on sharing a phone, like in Lois and Clark.
older, he's confronted by this jerk at a truck stop bar, and he restrains himself from kicking the guy's butt.
Oh, that's great. It's important to show that he's the bigger man, and plus this way he won't draw attention to himself.
Yeah, but then he's gonna impale the guy's truck on some massive logs.
What?
Yeah, then he leaves.
That's much more suspicious and also makes him seem like a petty character.
Yeah, but it's gonna look cool visually.
Oh, it is? Okay, never mind the story and character and theme.
Great.
So what else happens in the movie? Is Lois Lane in it?
You bet, and she also has superpowers.
What do you mean?
Well, she can survive in -40 weather with no problem at all. She can teleport across the city to show up where she needs to be, and she's somehow able to resist the pull of a massive gravity machine.
Those are some pretty impressive powers.
Yeah, so anyway, later in the movie, Superman and
Yeah, Lois was in this way, way, way too much. And I thought she was in the Justice League a little bit too much as well, but then the Snyder Cut kind of made that a bit better. I don't know. It was definitely too much Lois in this thing.
Zod are gonna have this massive fight in Metropolis.
So Clark is gonna lure Zod away from the city?
No, he's gonna punch him through some buildings.
Okay, but then he's gonna lure him away from the city?
No, he's gonna punch him through some buildings for 40 minutes.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So many people are gonna die you don't even know.
Feels like it's gonna be difficult to keep a fight scene interesting for 40 minutes.
Actually, super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Oh really?
Yeah, we're gonna keep things spicy by throwing in some, you know, extremely generic dialogue.
How generic are we talking?
Well, Zod's gonna be like, there's only one one way this thing ends, Cal. Either I die or you do.
Wow.
And also Clark is gonna be like, you're a monster, Zod, and I'm gonna stop you.
That is so incredibly generic, I love it.
Also, Superman and Lois Lane are gonna kiss.
Why?
Well, he saved her from falling, and also they're like an iconic couple, right?
Right, but did we build up a romance between them in the movie?
Not really.
And aren't they standing in the middle of a bunch of dead bodies and destroyed buildings?
Yeah, it's gonna be super romantic.
You have a pretty weird concept of romance.
Yeah, I had a weird childhood.
Weird childhoods are tight.
Oh yeah, brother.
So how does the movie end?
Well, Zod is about to use his heat vision to kill a family, so Superman has to stop him before he does.
So he grabs him and flies away with him?
No.
He uses super speed to get the family out of the way?
No, sir, he doesn't.
He steps in front of the blast and takes the hit himself?
No, he breaks Zod's neck.
What?
Yeah, and then he screams because he's so upset that he had to do that.
Feels
What would happen if General Zod did this? Like, he's like, what would happen if Zod went, and then like moved his eyes? Would the light beam have gone to the other way? But yeah, like this was, again, silly. Superman's such an overpowered character. He didn't have to do this. I don't know, was Zod strong as well? Yeah, I don't know. But he still just snapped it. Yeah, nah.
Feels like there were a lot of other options, though.
Whoops, whoopsie. Anyway, so yeah, then the city's destroyed and thousands of people are dead and Superman killed someone.
Wow, how are we gonna deal with the aftermath of that?
We're not. We're gonna jump forward in time.
Oh, we're not gonna deal with the consequences?
No, that would be super difficult. Very much an inconvenience.
Fair enough.
Yeah, maybe in a future movie or something, I don't know.
Well, okay then.
So yeah, we're gonna jump forward in time and have Superman destroy a $12 million military drone and be like, stop following me, you jerks.
Wow.
And then he's gonna get hired at the Daily Planet despite having no experience.
And people aren't gonna realize that he's Superman?
No, because he has glasses.
Oh, I figured since we were going the gritty route, we would do away with that whole glasses hide his identity thing.
No, that stays.
If you say so.
So what do you think?
Well, honestly, man.
You couldn't remove that from a Superman thing. People would fucking shit all over themselves.
And as long as this lays the groundwork for the DCEU, I'm happy, you know?
I hear ya. Justice League movie, here we come.
Oh yeah, that's when we're really gonna cash in on these superheroes.
Yep. I don't think they had any plans for Justice League when they made this Superman movie. I don't think DC knew what the fuck they were doing when they made this movie. I think they were just going to do like a Superman trilogy, like the same as they did with the Batman trilogy. And that's just a testament to DC's, lack of foresight. They seem to be pretty renowned for that lately. So, yeah, the DC universe isn't that great, and yeah, trust me, they were never planning on addressing the absolute devastation that Zod and Superman inflicted on Metropolis in that movie. They were never planning on addressing that in any future movies. That was just pure, it just worked well into the concept for Batman v Superman, and it was a way to save their ass because they'd been getting roasted for like 2 years straight about how much destruction and damage and how much death there was at the end of Man of Steel. So yeah, I think DC got very lucky with some of the stuff with Batman v Superman. And I don't think Man of Steel was that great of a movie at all. So let me know in the comments. Do you like Man of Steel? Is it your favorite? Do you like when Zod goes, I will find him? Is that the shit to you? Let me know. I want to hear it all in the comments. And as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends. See you in the next video. Peace.